Hey guys, we are back. Sorry I'm late. Man, I've been doing a lot of running around today, and I'll be doing some running around on Thursday and Friday. I'm not going to probably be able to sit my butt down until Saturday. And I'm definitely going to sit down when that day comes. Listen, a couple of things before we start. Run them up, run them up. Let's get them likes up to at least 200. Okay, before we begin the show. Also, Discord, I'm sick of you. But I just want to let you know that this is not a new Discord link, but Discord is making me use a link that I created. I guess a Discord I created in 2024. And the one that I created this year, they're not allowing me to use it. So I had to switch out the new Discord link, which is in the description of no, actually it's not in the description of anywhere. If you look on my home page, you'll see Discord. You can click on it, and I'm going to show it to you really quickly because I'm going to start posting stuff in there. And you guys also can post things in there that might not be appropriate for YouTube so that we don't run into any issues. So just put all your links in there. Don't feel like I'm going to get offended by some of the stuff that might be inappropriate in there. We're adults at the end of the day, and you should be entitled to putting what you want, but we know that there's rules on YouTube, so we'll just have to share that kind of risque information with Discord. So if you a cell phone, if you're on my main channel, you'll see is where it says SL Davis NH All Media, and then you'll see how many subscribers I have, how many videos, and then you'll see the bio. This is the bio part. Let me see if I can. Well, anyways, this is a bio part, and you'll see it highlighted in blue. And I have two more links, but the first link I switched it out. It used to be my Instagram here, but I got the Discord link. That is where you go follow me on Discord. And also you're more than I'm giving you more than enough leeway to put whatever you need to put in there that I cannot share with the general population on YouTube because YouTube has so many strict guidelines. Okay, so just always remember to put it there. So yeah, I've been gone a couple of days. On Monday, me and my sister went out to eat. I had too much of a good time. Let me just say that. And then yesterday, I was a little bit behind. So I want to at least put out some of my content so I wouldn't be way behind. But there's a lot going on we're going to definitely discuss. Hey, fried chicken and fried chicken and fries. Hey, Wendelina. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Latoya, how you doing? Just going down the list. Make sure y'all hit the like button. That's right, hit that like button. Hey, Toy. So again, I am sorry for being late. Hi, 1977. How are you, sweetie? Hello, Toy. Hey, Toby Warner, how you doing, sweetie? All right, so let's begin. So there's a lot of things going on. It's some serious character assassinating. I'm also starting to realize now that the girls are mad at each other, that some of the ones that we may have not we gave the side eye to, like Kay, I'm starting to see that they're no better than the ones that since the beginning of us all knowing who a Shamar was or an alvo or Tommythegossip was. A lot of people used to say that Shamar used to lie a lot and alvo was known for lying and, storylines and all kind of mess. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the clout or get to the money, and I'm just kind of surprised at some of the things that are starting to surface about Kay. And I honestly think that this is a definite mental illness going on with this girl, because she's going around saying she's people's manager. It's starting to really make me question, was Shamar actually lying when he said that she was not really his manager. She did have a lot of us going for a while, and gave her the benefit of the doubt. Sometime I did give her roses when she was, kicking it with us and letting us know what was going on, as far as when she was so-called allegedly managing Shamar. But I also am starting to notice that Tommythegossip is kind of sort of distancing himself off of social media because he's getting a lot of hate spewed towards his way. And that's because right now, Alvo is stealing the show with the acting that he does. We already know he wants to be an actor, so I guess he's testing out his skills. We know he's very good at manipulating and lying his way through situations, even with situations where it involves trying to run game to get people's money, like his supporters' money. He's managed to do a really good job at pulling the wool over people's eyes. And that's probably because of what he's been through in his life. He's definitely been through, some messed up circumstances. That's why I always say that, if you're not capable of taking care of children, because children are like sponges, they grow up to be like the Alvos of the world, or the Shamar of the world, or the K's of the world, and then they go on to have kids, or they go on, hey, Wendelina, in their life, and wreak havoc. And that's all that's being done on these platforms. There's a lot of havoc being wreaked, and it's just getting a little bit too out of control. And I think that is a thing where everybody wants to be in Shamar's position, but why though? Because even Shamar sometimes doesn't want to be in his own position. And it's just getting really out of control. Now, I was surprised. I know you guys did see, put a Y in the chat if you did see my video where, honey, the girls that Kay was close to or thought were her friends or her girls, they exposed probably stuff that she tells them behind closed doors on how she's hustling and getting money. One being that she is selling the Yussy. I'm like, selling the Yussy? But like I said, you never can tell what one's doing, because people only tell you what they want you to know, not what you might need to know. I know Kay has had some hard times, fell on hard times. We all have fell on hard times, but sometimes it's just a good example, like what Kay is being exposed for now, that sometimes you cannot be sharing everything with everybody, because people like to, when they're mad at you, use that against you, and it's really crazy. Hey, Tenacia, much love. And everything's being used against her. It says, I just didn't like how Shamar was talking trash about Chicago. I don't either. Latoya, me neither. Because let me tell you something. When Shamar was down and out, I'm talking about where some people may even felt embarrassed being around him, because, he was homeless. He couldn't properly clean himself. He wasn't living stable. He probably was at that time, for all we know, could have been picking out of trash for food, because of the simple fact that he was homeless. And there were days that if he didn't have any money, or anywhere, or anyone he was hanging out with that had money, he would have to go to bed starving. So it was either picking in trash. I'm quite sure. I never seen it. There wasn't any videos showing Shamar in that state where he was maybe digging in the trash for food. But I'm just saying, he was at rock bottom. And Shekinah was like one of the only people that was there for Shamar. And I really wish that Shamar would just straighten himself out and stop being so like entitled, and get it together. He's doing too much, and Shekinah has given him a whole bunch of passes. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not understanding why he's doing all of this stuff. Hey, sis. Miss Sanders in the building. So, I don't understand, but I mean, come on, let's keep it real, guys. We tend to sometimes hurt the ones that love us the most. And that's just what the situation I feel like it is with Shamar. People, and that's what everybody, sometimes we tend to hurt the people that we love the most. and that love us the most, actually. And we hurt them, and then we respect everybody else. And those people that you respect are usually the people that don't respect you, don't care anything about you, and ultimately trying to get clout off of you. But he's gonna have to learn the hard way. He's still trying to figure out. I heard him on YouTube talking about he's going to start a new YouTube channel because he's not monetized on that channel. That goes to show that his judge of character is not all the way there quite yet. And the reason for me saying that is because it's like, if you can't figure out why you're not monetized, and you get excellent views on videos, you bring in the audience, but the only thing stopping you is your language. There's something wrong. That's all. I sent you something to your Instagram. I'll check it out, Toys, sweetie. Yeah. Crazy work. Exactly, Wendelina. It is crazy work. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. Exactly, Toya. He really thinks he's better than people, but she helped him also, even when his mother died. Yeah, man. Like the only one that was there for him when all that went down. And I just can't understand how he's even on that kind of time. Happy Wednesday afternoon, Miss S.O. Davis. Happy Wednesday afternoon, Manifest. I can't believe that this is my first piece of content. I literally have so much other stuff I got to put up today. It's going to definitely get put up today because I can't really hold it off to tomorrow because I'm gonna have to put out stuff. I have to edit so much stuff that's gonna have to go out even for Friday because I'm not gonna be around Friday. So but I got to make sure the work's out, and I'll probably do a really, really extremely late live, but I won't do it until I get to the house so that I can decide what time I'll set it up. And it might even be a half an hour to an hour before I go live on Friday that I do a live. But I'm gonna put one up because I'm not going to be doing too much work on Friday. But I'm just trying to stay afloat because every time I, have a good time with family and friends, or maybe an unfortunate situation happens, I get behind in my work, and I be really wanting to put out stuff that I see that's going on, but I don't want it to be too many days and everybody then put it out already. Not knowing, we all know, it's not that not knowing. We all know that everyone's perspective on how they present the information is different. So it's still going to be new to whoever tunes to my channel and watches it. But I'm just saying I like to keep it current, I don't want to be known as a channel holder that's always behind, with the information. Yes, 1977, she helped him a lot. Yeah, but see, people don't realize that until they lose everything. And I think that's what's going to have to happen to Shamar. That's why I said, it's good for people that are giving him credit that, he said his lease is up in September. But is his lease up in September because the rent office wants him to go, or is the lease up in September and he has to go? Now, let me just say, talking about lease and apartment, Tommy's smart, because when he was telling me that he had to move, I'm thinking that he was saying that because, his lease was up, and I guess, he had to leave that apartment because sometimes landlords don't want to sign another lease for another year or whatever, how long it is. But Tommy said he's buying all new furniture for his house. He's going to fix his house up nice. He's been there for a while. Why move? Like me, where I'm at now, I was going to do this a temporary thing, but I haven't even been here a year. And, moving is stressful. And I've been doing a lot of times when I come on these lives and I'm late, I've been doing a lot of work in my house. And it's coming in the last 30 days. I've done so much work in my house. I am not leaving to go anywhere. And my plans was to go back to my hometown, but I'm not going back to Boston no time soon because October is coming up really soon. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just, about the last 30 days, I've been putting in work in my place, and it's coming together so good. I've been investing a lot of money into what I've been, getting done. I've been having handyman services come and put things together that, my husband has got two left hands when it comes to putting things together or fixing something. But I'm just saying, like, putting things up, or like on the walls of my house, or just things that need to be put together, furniture that I've been buying. And honey, I am not gonna only be here a year and then call myself moving again, spending more money just for moving. And I'm not doing it. When I move here, put it like this, which won't be no time soon, I will be able to bring all brand new furniture, everything, even fixtures that were on the wall is coming with me to my new place. I'm going to be living here for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And I thought when Tommythegossip was talking about that, I was saying to myself, I was in my feelings too. I was on the fence about, am I going to move? And Tommy was doing that too. We all thought he was going to move. And then he announced, which was very smart, that he wasn't moving anywhere and he's getting all new furniture. So I'm really excited to see Tommy's little setup. I want to see Tommy's little setup. I know Tommy probably going to have a cute little setup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to play this. Oh, Alvo got his place together. Let's see how Tommy's look. Instead of just looking at it like Tommy's doing something positive with his money and he's being mature. We're seeing another side of Tommy. People always got to make this into something that it don't have to be. But yeah, I am really looking forward to seeing Tommy's new apartment, giving us a little house tour with, fully furnished. I bet you Tommy won't be leaving that apartment or saying next year he's leaving once he fixes it up to his fancy, his liking, and it's even more comfortable. He'll look around and say, I don't know what was on my mind to even think that I'm going to move. But then again, he probably wanted to move just in case somebody tried to leak his address and start smoke at where he has to lay his head. That's understandable too. But I think that people are getting smart enough to know that if you pull up to Tommy's or any of these residents trying to fight and act crazy with people's family, you're going to jail. Shekinah has been there for Shamar. This is LASHUN in his ear. Yeah, in his ear. You already know it. Trying to sabotage him. You already know it. He even stayed with her. I didn't even know that. Oh, I didn't know he stayed with Shekinah. Wow. Yep. Shekinah was good to Shamar, helped him pay rent, etc. Always was giving him all the time. Yeah. From down there in the dungeon area. Wow. That's real, because at the time she was popping. Remember, she was doing the reality show with T.I. and Tiny. And she had it going on, like with her hair business. And she was making money moves. And then wasn't she on reality shows, a couple of reality shows? Anybody who helps Shamar, he turns on them and treats them like crap. That's really sad. That is really sad. Says starting another channel will not make a difference when he has the same. Thank you, ma'am. That was just what my point was. That was just, I saw a quick live that Shamar did. He was on with LASHUN saying Alvo needs to turn himself in, the bounty hunters, and looking for him. See, that's what I mean. Like, now you said you heard Shamar say that, right? But then I'm hearing people talking about how Shamar had did like a video, and it was like he was doing like kind of sort of like a commentary video trying to point out why he feels as though Tommy is picking on him, bullying him, and all this and that and other. And how he agrees with Alvo when Alvo says that Tommy needs to stop talking about Shamar and leave him alone, this and that and other, which we already know that that's game. Alvo's just saying that because he wants to be able to use him for content. So if he acts like he's defending Shamar, then hey, Coco, hit that like button now, thinking, because I'm so busy talking. If he feels like if he says positive things about Shamar, like he's on his side, then it'll make it look like it's not it's gonna make it look like he's just being there for Shamar, and it's not about the content. And everybody knows, you say the word Shamar out your mouth, people are gonna want to listen to what you have to say. So it's all game. It really is all game. And you know, I'm just to the point where it's like I'm over it. It says like, share, subscribe. Same to manifest. So make sure I don't know if a lot of you knew this, because like I said, we're 20 minutes into the live, but if you go into the front page of the homepage of my YouTube channel, you'll see the Discord link. Discord, I said YouTube. Discord is not letting me use that new link that I created for 2025. I guess I created a Discord link in it says March 2024. I don't remember, but they're forcing me to use that one. So the one that you guys may have signed up on or clicked on that link and now you're in the Discord, that link is not the link. I switched it out to put the old link that Discord is making me use. I guess you can't have multiple accounts on Discord. I don't know. The homeless area downtown there in ATL is nothing nice. I bet it isn't. Hey, I'm gonna put on the link if anybody would like to come up, and if you would like to come up, you can come up as well. Coco. So let me just put the link. This is for anyone to come up if they would like to come up. Just make sure, I know Coco already knows because she's been on the platform numerous times. Just no cussing, no profanity. We can't have no cussing and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. And then you cuss again and then you say the same thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. We can't do that. If you come up, please don't cuss. Always remember when I go live, I'm not only here to talk with y'all to make sure that y'all know that I, is paying attention to the comments and reacting to the comments. I also want to have you guys come up and express. You know, I don't want you to feel like you have to go on to IG to leave me something that you want me to know that you could have actually said like on live with me on when I share the link. But you may feel like, oh, I don't want you up here. That's not the case. Everyone's welcome up here as long as you're respectful to the platform. I have no problem. Says Latoya, did Shamar say he was still on the bond 4,000? He's not on the bond no more. Shamar isn't. Shamar just hang out with a bad circle of friends he don't understand. He don't. Nicole, I didn't hear that. I never heard that part either. He talks fast, but I know I heard that. Then the live ended. Now you talking about that 2-hour live that he did, because I wanted to look at that live. And then what I would do I would delete it afterwards because I know it's going to be a lot of cussing in it. And I might do that. Because I really do want to hear what he has to say. But sometimes Shamar gets on live, and that live could have been 2 hours and something minutes. But half the time, there's like friggin' a mute in him. He'll just stare at the screen, and people are just looking like, what is he going to say anything? And it might take him like 7 minutes to say something else again. So I'm not really trying to, that's why I like to edit prior to wanting to share something with you before I just be putting up his stuff. Or even Alvo. Alvo will sit there and get on the cell phone and get distracted and don't even care people are waiting for him. Says, wow, I have to go back to see that. I didn't see that or hear that. But you know what? I wouldn't be so surprised. I can't find it. It was removed. Shamar took it down. Yeah, he has a habit of doing that too. He'll put up a video and then he won't keep it up. Alvo is still telling men where he lives because Alvo wants the police to come get him because Alvo has a warrant and he knows he does. And he has a violation for his probation because if you're on a bond, you have a probation officer as well. I love Tommy. A lot of them are really jealous over time. They have an issue because they can't move like Tom. Right. I agree with you. I love Tommy too. He's cool. That's my boy. I ain't got no smoke with him. Said his lease expired in September and will need to recertify, and they don't want don't want renew, and he doesn't want to be as well because of his safety. So manifest. So you. But did you hear what I had told you? I said I had heard that they did not want him to renew, and if that was the case, he has no other choice but to leave. But I was hoping that that was not the case of what I had heard, because where's Shamar gonna go? Shamar had helped remember this, guys, from Kay getting into that place. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, please. Let's see what them likes are at now. Hit the like button. Let's get them up. Let's at least get them up to 60. It's 60 people in the room. Hit the like button. Nicole, yes, alvo sure is. I saw that earlier today. Wow. Thank you, Latoya. I see you change your picture. Pretty, 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 pretty. Also, Mar has the pet now and must pay the dog fee, which he doesn't want to abide by. He's also stated this current unit is a joint with him and someone else. That's the real issue now. Oh boy. Shamar always go messing. Yeah, he was in Tommythegossip's live last night. They are writing a check that can't cash over it. Yep. It says he has messed over also Akbar. Yep. She just had her baby. She advised him to obtain a manager. He said no. Why pay one? Yep. She advised him to get a caretaker, a caregiver too. Oh, this Coco. I'm sorry. Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. What's going on,
hey,
baby girl?
Ooh,
yeah.
I've been doing a lot of working and stuff around here, so I had a chance today to be able to be at home, so I can relax a little bit and tune into you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I Monday was my sister's birthday. So
yeah, no.
Yeah, so I think I had more of a good time than her, honey. I was having a good old damn time. Yeah, because I was almost 15 days fasted. I'm doing a cleanse, right? Not a religious cleanse. I'm doing, cleanse the body out. So anyways, so we didn't go Sunday. She said Monday was her day off. She wanted to go Monday. So so Sunday made 14 days fully fasted. So I was like, all right, well, I can wait one more day. I'll just break my fast with some watermelon juice. And then on Monday, I'll just eat solid food. I'll just have watermelon juice in the morning time on Monday. And then when we go out to eat, that'll be my first solid meal. So that's how I did it. And we just had a real good time. And then she came over to the house with me. So, I was working a little bit, but I couldn't really get into it because she was there and we were just talking and laughing. So, and then yesterday I just put up 2 videos. I couldn't go live because I was definitely by that time behind and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I said I definitely got to go live today because then it'd be about 3 days that I haven't went live if I didn't go today. Okay. So, So what's going on with you?
Oh, me? Like I told you, man, look, I've been on my grind on this end. I had a few things I needed to do. And like I said to you, today I had a chance to be able to relax and take a break and be able to really, really tune in. So, yeah.
Right.
So we have a life outside of social media. Most of us do. All of us do. It's crazy.
But you know what though? That just like right now, I was late coming on because I got furniture being delivered here.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, I had 2 nightstands. I'm talking about, and I get like the type of furniture is like Renaissance furniture, heavy. You know what I'm saying? So you break the boxes down, and I still got one of my nightstands in the box. God willing, after I finish all my videos, even if it's really late, I'm gonna break down this other box I got and take the nightstand out and put the legs on them, and then put it on the other side of my bed, and then I'm done for the night. But
Okay.
yeah, I want to do that because tomorrow I'm gonna pamper myself. I'm gonna get my pedicure, which I get every 2 weeks, and my manicure. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I'm not gonna be wanting
Okay.
to be messing down, breaking down no boxes, when I just get my nails done. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Okay then.
gotta be done tonight. You already know. It says okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button and welcome to everyone that came into the chat. I miss you guys. It's been almost 3 days. It would have been almost 3 days if I didn't go live today. But I wasn't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. And also, when you get a chance, I'm putting Coco's link inside of the chat for you guys to go over and subscribe to the channel. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Okay, it says Manifest Shamar is a lost cause. I believe that they don't want to renew his lease because he's doing too much. Well, he's doing too much on social media. He's doing too much in train stations. I mean, what
He's been doing too much.
He's been doing too much. See, Tommy's over the top with it.
Right. You're right. It's nothing. It's just nothing new when it comes to him. It doesn't shock or surprise me, and it shouldn't really shock and surprise anybody that has followed Shamar for a period of time, because we all can expect the things that he's doing. He's been doing. That's just.
This ain't no.
I'm not sure if that could be helped, or what his situation, his disability. It's more to it than that, I suppose. But we've been knowing that's how he really is, Right. So
it ain't changing.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't have the diagnostics of his condition. But all I can say is, as long as I've been knowing, he's always been that way.
And that's just Shamar. Shamar, you can take him or leave him.
You can't really do nothing but pray for people, because you can't change. You can't change anybody. You don't know medical conditions or diagnostics or whatever. It could be anything with anybody, for that matter.
Exactly.
I just, there ain't nothing you can really do but pray. That's it.
All you can do is pray. You're right. You're right. But then just a lot of stuff coming out, and I look at this group, and they're definitely no friends to each other at all, because all it takes is to get mad over the littlest things, and they're ready to go running all of the business that they know. And then it makes me start to think too, you got to be a little slow too, because if you're a good judge of character, you know what to say to certain people and what not to say, and you can sometimes play the tape back before it happens. Should I be telling this individual X, Y, and Z? Is there a chance that they might go back and say something I don't want them to be letting people know about my business? You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, they act slow. Like, for an example, Kay, these dudes, if there's any truth to it, shouldn't know that she's back homeless, sleeping in her car or something, and she's selling the Yussy. Come on now, like, I mean,
they know too. To be honest with you, as much as we've been listening to all of this drama and stuff that's been going on with that whole crew, it's like we know a lot. That there's some stuff that we shouldn't even know. Like you say, it's some stuff about this crazy. Kay, man, her name is popping up left and right like hotcakes now.
That's what I was saying too.
Every time I turn around, it's K. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's funny you said it, because I said that's too. I said her name is just bouncing out. Nothing good.
There's all kinds of stuff coming out. I mean, all kinds of stuff coming out about her. I'm like, what? And you wouldn't think, see, you know why? I'm gonna tell you something, but it be the people that talk about everybody else, and then when you hear something about them, you're like, I can't believe this, because you're like, this person talks about everybody else's business, but honey, they ain't telling you about their business. And when it comes out, it be worse than what she be saying about other people's stuff. You hear this? Yeah, you have that.
It says Shamar was on live saying bounty hunters came looking for alvo. LASHUN was on the live telling Shamar what to write down along with alvo's address. Now, let me just say this to you. Why am I not surprised that bounty hunters came to Shamar's house looking for alvo? See, alvo, that's how Nature Boy got caught up. I used to do Nature Boy in the Nature Boy sector. He was always online. He even was bragging about how the FBI he knew that they were watching him. A couple of times they did come in the house. They didn't find anything, but they were building the case on him. I kept saying, so what, they came in the house, so what, they didn't take nobody in handcuffs. They was building the case out on him. And the same thing goes for Alvo. He's a social media influencer, and they can see from a distance when they log in the bounty hunters, you know, they might not know where his location's at right yet, but they know he's online because people are talking. And people, right, at first, you guys are right. The bounty hunters are probably not looking for him because of what they're looking for him for is not as serious as.
I was about to ask you that. Is it really serious? Yeah, it's not that serious.
Right. But if they go, if people are calling, if you don't know this, and they're saying he's online, how come y'all haven't gotten him? He's moved. He's not even in the state of Atlanta, Georgia. So that's a violation on his probation right there. Listen, they'll look that stuff up and they'll look it up periodically just so they can document it on the files. So because that's going to all be pulled up when they when they have him in the court, when they eventually do get him, whether he gets caught on another charge, shoplifting, whatever, stealing a candy bar out the store, whatever, getting into a fight. So whatever happens where the police, he's in contact with the police, I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be brought up in the court. You knew, you talked about it, you shared it with your supporters online, that you knew that you had a warrant, and you never tried to come in, not even on your court date, to clear that up when you was in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's just digging his hole deeper. And they're going to charge him with a new charge. They're going to charge him for leaving out the state without getting permission from the courts or the probation. When you're on probation, I don't care what state you're in. I don't care what nobody says. This is for all states. If you're on probation, you cannot leave the state. And if you do leave, you just better hope you don't get caught up while you're out there and get arrested for something, because that's a violation to your probation, that you don't let them know that you're leaving out the state. And if they find out you leave, they can make you do a portion of your time or the rest of your probation. That's a violation of your probation. So you already got a charge for that. He got another warrant for not showing up for court on the court date for when Shamar took him off the bond. He had to go into court. He never went. So now he got two warrants. He got a warrant because the bond name was taken off the bond. He got a warrant for not showing up to court because the bond was name was taken off the bond. And then he got another warrant because he went out of state on probation. 3 warrants. He got about 3 warrants. And they're not misdemeanor warrants. Those are default warrants. Okay? So that means that if he gets they're not, he can't bail out. He can't bail out until he gets in front of the judge.
I was about to say, he got to see the judge. He got to see the judge. And then they will determine on what they are going to do with him.
Yep.
That's crazy. You know what? I would not be, because of the way Alvo's mind works, I would not be surprised if he fooled around. I wonder, is he really in Houston now? When he left out of that first apartment, when it's kind of the floors were kind of the same.
That's why he got
that first apartment and that second apartment make me believe he's still in the same area because of the flooring. Look at the floors.
No, listen, Coco, Pete Game says he's definitely I believe he's still in the same development. You know, I'm gonna tell you,
the floors look the same.
Yep, and but I'm gonna tell you something. Not even the floors. I'm gonna tell you what was my first clue, that, and he left too quickly and was over at another apartment unit so quickly. Hey. Listen, Pete came. I'm gonna tell you, not even the floors gave it away for me. What gave it away for me was the ceiling in the bathroom. It's still that cutout ceiling thing in the bathroom. In the bathroom he's living in now.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that. I caught the floors. I said, wait a minute, the floors are the same floors. It's the same type of floors. I said, wait a minute. He's still in the same complex, the same area, something. He's still in that same. There's no way the floors are going to just look the same.
Right. Nah, but right.
But if he was clever, if he was really, he kind of smart, but he, like I always tell you, he's not there yet. Yet.
Right.
If it would have been me, after I left out of that first apartment, because he didn't have a lot to pack up. He don't have a lot of stuff. Right. I'd have got on the bus or something I would have been gone. I would have been in a whole nother state somewhere.
Exactly. Yep. But
and look, I can do one better than that. If they not really looking for him or checking for him, and if he did have a little bit of money that he may have stolen, swindled, scammed, or whatever, I'd have had me a passport. I'd have been gone somewhere. I wouldn't even been in the United States. That's how bad I would have been.
Right, exactly.
He didn't even. I would have been gone, because you can go places that don't even cost that much to get on a plane and leave away from here.
Right, exactly. But
I'd have been gone.
He's too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses and stir up little mess on his lives, like with Tommythegossip, or trying to act like he's fake, pretending to make up with, defend Shamar. He's too busy trying to throw his hands. So that's why I'm telling you, when they do come get him, it's gonna be, you're gonna hear about, he's gonna explain how they knocked on his door and he had opened the door because they knew he was in there, because maybe the music was playing or they could hear his voice and he knew that they heard his voice. They might even say, "We hear you in there," and then he opens the door. I'm telling you.
Right. He's not slick enough for me. I hate to say it. He's not slick enough for me. He want to be so smart. He got a little bit this much smartness to him now, but he's not slick enough. He's not slick enough for me. I'd have been gone.
Right, exactly. But all of that money his supporters been sending him and all of that. You mean to tell me you couldn't buy a little passport and been on the first plane out of here, and then with the United States currency that we have over here, you switch that currency over into one of these other little countries? He wanted to be way up here. He would have been way up here if he'd did that. Sis, it's that liquor. He's stuck. I believe Alvo set that up for a person to knock on the door. I don't believe anything Alvo says and do. Shamar can't sign nor read a lease. Hey, LASHUN can help Shamar. He will never learn. Yeah, he won't never learn. Well, all I'm gonna tell you is I'm predicting exactly how they're gonna get Alvo. They're gonna knock on that door. They're gonna hear him on live, or he's gonna have the music on, or maybe the TV. I don't know, but they're gonna know he's in there. Is what I'm saying to you, and they're gonna let him know we hear you. Open the door. They're gonna make it bust it down, which they can't by law. They can't just bust the door down by law. They got to get a court order to do that. But he don't know that. He's not. Well, he might know now because he's in the bush. He's in the bushes. But even then, people sometimes, even when they know their rights, they still be kind of scared. They be like, "I'm gonna open that door because I don't want them to bust it down."
Girl, I wouldn't open that door to save my life. You have to bust it down first, and you bust that door down.
Right, exactly. But by law, they're not supposed to come in. They got to get a search warrant from the courts. If they come in, that's right. Then that person's in trouble. But I'm saying, I think sometimes police can intimidate people. You know, I'm quite sure there's people that got warrants, but it wasn't no search warrant. And even if you did hear them in there have been cops that have busted down doors. You know what I'm saying? To get them. And because you don't know the law, and they probably 9 times out of 10 think that you don't know the law, or if you know it, you just don't want to go through all the red tape. They don't fight it, but I would fight it. But probably over the door. Because like we just said, he's not as smart as you think he is. I just hit
because we be talking, and I'm saying, well, why didn't he do this? And I say, well, if it was me, I would have did this and I would have did that. Why didn't he think of doing? Let somebody be after me. I tell you, I'll tell you this: you won't find me. I'll be in a whole nother country somewhere.
Exactly.
And then the stupid part about it, his supporters are paying for his way of life. And if your supporters are paying for your way of life, why not utilize that money to be? Let me stop.
You're saying right.
I would utilize that money. Say, okay, y'all paying for my way of life. I'm about to tell y'all y'all be seeing me over there with Russell Simmons where he is. Y'all be seeing me on video from over there.
Exactly. So at the 45-minute mark, you guys keep talking about this live. The only live that I wanted to see was that 2-hour live. Now I ain't gonna be on even on 2 hours now, but I want to hear what he has to say. Cause I did record the live so I can do some edits and do some commentary to it. Because God willing, I am definitely gonna get some videos up today. I went live and I was busy, had things to do in the back end at my house, and I still went live. So I'm gonna definitely make sure that I get some videos up tonight. One probably will go out at midnight or whatever, but we're gonna get some videos out tonight for y'all. But let's go over. We're gonna get to the foot. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's get them likes up a little bit, and then we'll go to the video and see what Shamar's talking about. Let's hit the like button. Let's hit the like button so we can let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let me read some of these comments, and then we'll go over to the video. Just come on, let's get them likes up. Yeah, but Shamar, man, I don't know why he got himself all jammed up with that. Got that runoff is not wanting to renew his lease. I'm worried for him now. I was hoping that didn't happen, man, because he didn't find that place on his own. What's her name?
K, huh?
Man, he don't know nothing about getting no apartment. That's why I say he in a blink of an eye he can be back in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Kay helped him get that apartment. So I think it was Manifest that said something about it's more than one person named. Is Kay name on the lease with Shamar because she helped him get that apartment? So I saw Manifest saying something about that.
But you know who else was saying something about that too prior to Manifest? Ivan was saying it.
Okay.
Remember,
man, girl,
I was friends with her at one point in time, and
if they all are getting into it, if they getting into it with each other, man, Kay might do something and have Shamar to where he can't even renew that doggone lease.
No, but it was already said today in the chat that they don't want to renew it. The runoffers don't want to renew it, so he has to move.
See, it's too many stories behind it. One story, there's a few stories saying no, that's not the truth. He wants to act. He has been saying that he wanted to move out.
He has been saying that. I agree with that. But what I'm trying to say is a difference when you want to move than when the runoffers want you to move too. So you ain't got no other choice. At least if
I almost said something, I ain't gonna say it. Why? I don't want to be messy.
Why? What was
I'm gonna say it anyway. Girl, what if now that'd be too much Bonnie and Clyde. What if Shamar can't renew that lease and he really does have to move out?
I said that to you. I said
what if he moved
in? Listen. I said it's a difference between Shamar already said he didn't want to be there, and I believe he don't want to be there. But now it's on a different level now because I had heard prior. Now it's being said. It was said out of Shamar's mouth on a live. The rent office don't want to renew his lease in September. That's why he got to go.
Check this out.
So he's officially homeless because how is he going to find another apartment?
He can find another apartment if they play their cards right. Shamar could move to Houston with Alvo and put his name on that lease, and they won't even know what Alvo is. But Alvo's name won't be on no lease. Put Shamar's name on Alvo's lease, and let Shamar move to Houston with Alvo.
Yeah, he could do that. I don't think Shamar.
You never know. I don't know. I never heard them say anything about that. I'm just saying.
I never even heard of Shamar.
No, I never heard neither one of them saying anything. They were supposed to visit each other, but I hadn't heard anything else about that. Alvo was supposed to go to Atlanta to visit Shamar and get the rest of his stuff, and Alvo invited Shamar to come visit him, but neither one of them has said anything else about that. It's just kind of curious to me. Shamar's lease is getting ready to be up, whether he gotta go, and where is he gonna go? Alvo got his own place now, which is kind of ironic because we know Alvo don't like paying bills. Alvo like living off of people, pillar to post. But now he does have his own place, and he's furnishing it. He never was furnishing that other place. He's putting stuff in it. Okay, so I wouldn't be shocked if Shamar get his stuff and move over there with Alvo and put his name on the lease. See, nobody would be looking for Alvo. Shamar's name would be on the lease. Never know. You just never. But what if neither one of their names are on the lease with that CPN stuff? What if neither one of their names are on the lease and nobody don't know where they are?
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna have to see. That's all I can tell you.
They not thinking. They not thinking.
Not at all. Let's do this. Let's get over here. We're at the 50-minute mark. Make sure y'all run them likes up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I want to see what he's talking about, because I just uploaded the video and I just did not
Who you talking about? Alvo?
No, Shamar.
Oh, Shamar. Shamar. Okay.
Shamar. And the only reason why I was doing Shamar is because I ain't seen Shamar go on YouTube, be on YouTube this long in a minute. So when I saw
he's supposed to be getting another YouTube page, trying to get monetized, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said. But what's the sense of doing that if you're gonna go over there with the same mindset, which is cussing and carrying on? That's a waste of time.
Oh, he ain't gonna make no money like that.
He's just gonna have another YouTube channel. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make no money like that with all of that.
Not.
No. Okay.
So it doesn't make any sense. But like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I can't let him drive me crazy with that foolishness, because I've been told what he needs to do and he's just not listening. He's hard-headed.
He is. He'll drain you. He'll drain your energy. I noticed that. He'll drain your energy. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna take this out of my YouTube video. So this live that we're gonna listen to of Shamar is not gonna stay up. So it's live now, but trust and believe, when I'm able to edit this out, I'm gonna edit it out. So enjoy now. I don't know what just happened. What just happened here? Up early, and I'm just gonna work, get mad videos out that I have to catch up on, and and I'm back consistent on the live streaming because I only missed 2 days. The Monday, my sister's birthday, and Tuesdays. Today's Wednesday. So it's only missed 2 days. And that was because I only missed Tuesdays live, not because I was like behind. It's just, I didn't want to get behind on my pre-recorded videos, my evergreen content. You got to make sure that those goes out. And then when you have time, that's when you do your lives. But I'll definitely be on here tomorrow. Everything is back to the normal program. Now, it wouldn't have been back to the normal program if I would have decided on tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I would have decided on Friday to go into town, I would have threw my whole rest of my week off, and we wouldn't have been going live on Friday, and maybe Saturday we wouldn't have went live, because when I go into town I have a good time, gotta go see my folks. But I'm gonna stay on course, and so I'm just gonna hold off going into Boston until next Thursday.
Okay.
So I can just chill. Put it like this: Thursday, Friday, and the rest of the week up into to Monday. I mean, up into Thursday. I'm literally making that my weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be like a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday for me. For 7 days, I feel like it's a weekend. Because I need it. I need to mentally make that those 7 days feel like it's a weekend. So that means I'm gonna work my butt off, but I'm also gonna rest in between. So
all right,
my sanity, but I'm also gonna be able to get up here and have you up here with me, and we'll do our conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. We got to get. It's always
a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
I know that. So I'll be back on here tomorrow, and if you're not busy, you always know you're welcome to come up here and do commentary with me.
I'll be here.
All right, baby. I love you, sis, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. All right, guys, I'm about to get off. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. I owed it to you. Love you, sis. I owed it to you. So that's why we did the 2 hours. And I also want to see Shamar, but I will definitely be deleting the end part of this video with Shamar carrying on, because I'm not on that team like Shamar. I ain't doing all that crazy stuff with all that whack talk. But
Right.
I'll be back on here, so make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Do me that favor. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. I'll see you later, sis.